Hello again. In this video, I'm going to create a CephFS on my Ceph cluster and use it on my client. Let's go and start. As you know, all configuration are available through my GitHub repository, and we are going to use CephFS. While creating the CephFS volume, I'm going to show you what's happened on my orchestration and the CephFS status, also the CephFS orchestrator. Here we are. Okay, here is my container, and here is the cluster status, and these are my client. I opened another terminal here, and I will use this terminal. You can see I'm watching my cluster status. Here is the Ceph watch, Ceph orchestrator PS, and Ceph orchestrator LS. If we go on and create a CephFS volume on my cluster, let's see what happened to, here, can you see here, an MDS will be created, and it is the MDS CephFS test is at running status. Can you see here the MDS? Two MDS is created and running on my host 1 and 3. As you can see here, these two created 30 seconds ago, and if we look at the Ceph orchestrator, the MDS here is created, both of them are running, and here in Ceph status we can see it cluster is now healthy. It creates the it's creating the MDS. And if we look at, as you can see here, the MDS has been created and it's up and running. Okay, let's continue and create a client to use it on my client. I will create a foo, have access on the root directory, read and write access, but a bar user with only read on root and read and write on dir. Here is my foo user and the bar user. Okay, and after creating it, we have to get the client keyring and use it on the client. I will use foo in my client 1 and bar in the client 2. We need a Ceph ceph-fuse on the client side. Okay, as you can see here, I've added this line to my GitHub, etc ceph queuing. Here I will delete the previous configuration and add the new one. Also, you know, the ceph cluster configuration is here, and if you don't have it, you can generate it using this command. Then you have it, and you should use it in the ceph config. After that, you should check, and you should have access to mount it. Sudo mkdir mnt CephFS foo drive, then sudo CephFS use --id foo, mount into CephFS foo drive. Okay, and now if I look at my partition, you can see here it mounted the CephFS into this directory. I reboot my host. As you can see here, I rebooted my host, and I don't have any mounted partition on my hosts, and that's it. Let's test it. vim etc ceph keyring. I will add the bar to both, and create a directory called test mnt test. Also here mkdir and test. Then I'm going to mount this CephFS volume on both hosts. CephFS use --id foo into mnt test. Same mounting here. CephFS use --id foo into mnt test. Okay, let's see what do we have in the directory. Also here ls mnt tests. Okay, let's watch -n. Let's change into the directory. watch dash n cat foo txt and echo client.to change directory mnt-test echo client.to into foo txt. Can you see here? Client.to into txt. Client. This volume is accessible through both these hosts. And but if I lsblk df-h umount mnt-test target is busy. Let me check it. ls of dash dmnt-test change directory, and I'm into the directory, so I can't unmount it. Okay, but if I mount it with CephFS id bar, as you can see here, bar user only have read write into the dir1 and only read access into the root directory. Bar into mnt-test and change directory into test. I'm trying to create, I don't have permission, mk dir1 I mk dir ls touch dir1 bar txt Okay, the problem was I had a file here, but I'm trying to create it again, and I don't, because of that I don't have the permission. I mounted this partition using bar. I can echo into the bar file, but as bar user, if I try to create a new file in the root directory, I don't have permission. And even I have read access to foo text, but if I try to echo client.to into foo, I don't have permission. Although from client1 c1 I have permission to echo into foo. That's it. Thank you for watching, and if you like, please share, like and subscribe my video.